Hey everyone, Jason here, and you're listening to an NC Cutting Edge Counseling production. NCCEC is a trauma therapy practice based in North Carolina. Learn more at NCCEC.com. That's NCCEC.com. Content warnings and where to find us will be found in the episode descriptions. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the fucking show.
I got a passing grade in history.
That's your one of the year. That's your one of the year, and you used it on January 4th.
4 days in.
Brother,
Done.
I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna use it again.
And we're gonna cut it out.
I'll cut it out every time, but you get that one.
Yeah.
That one stays.
That one will stay.
Can I vote to cut this entire one out?
Nope.
Too late.
Probably gonna cut most of it out. I'll decide in post. But we do speak for this podcast. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Mindscapes and Magic. My name is Casey Gibson, he, him pronouns, and I'm still the dungeon master of our magical misadventures. I'm joined, as always, by our wonderful cohort of people.
Hi, Haley Ronstadt here, she, they pronouns, and I am the therapist on the podcast. I'm playing Eldener L, he, they pronouns. L is Jonathan Bailey Hott, and a half-elf witch bard who is assisting in Avunculicide, I guess.
I am Jason Wyde, and I will be bringing to life, or maybe death, who knows, Zelda Godmos, an anxious antisocial, possibly not ex-librarian anymore, who is ready to kill her uncle.
You want her to die.
Yeah.
Let's say
a lot of times you've
Bridgerton.
been bringing to life or death.
Crashing fellow traveler.
Yeah, I was happy with
Wicked.
Jonathan Bailey.
I haven't watched Wicked yet. It's on the list.
Well, it's very good.
Well, I will firmly take a stance on wanting to stay alive. Hello, I'm Derek Rogers, and I'm playing Kadima Thorne. We both share he, him pronouns. He is kind of excited that there is like some semblance of a call to action and a plan with this party, Zelda included.
That is true.
And I'm Christian Snyder. I'm playing Alexander Mish Kamien, the Raucous Rapscallion with a heart of gold.
I hate you so fucking much.
I'm also excited because I don't know if y'all know this or not. My guy, real bad at fighting, it seems, but infiltration, I got that on lock.
That's what I was built for.
Observe and
plan.
report, motherfuckers.
That's the plan.
My biggest failing was not just observing. That was my first fumble.
Right at the beginning.
I tripped
All downhill from there.
I tripped off that cliff face first.
Let's see if we can get this ball rolling up. We are back, and
How long's it been since we've recorded?
it's only
16 days.
it's only been 2 weeks. It's only been 2
Yeah,
weeks.
because we record these the day before they come out.
Yep, and 3
the
months.
day before.
The day before.
Dang.
Derek's an insane editor.
Yep.
He does
You
that shit
keep
in-
forgetting to tell me that we record this like the day before because I do some stuff that make you work. Holy, I don't pay you enough.
Holy shit. We are back. It's been 3 months.
Already off the rails.
We're so far off the rails.
How do we podcast?
How do we podcast? Yeah, I don't remember how to do this. But yeah, we're back, and last time we were all together, I think we finally got off that goddamn boat and made it into
Yes.
Breden.
Finally.
Holy shit.
Thank the gods.
And you're welcome too, podcast listener. You don't have to hear water noises for an hour and a half straight.
Hope you didn't listen to those when you had to go to the bathroom and you were 30 minutes from home. Mm-hmm. I did.
I did that unfortunately once as well, and I was like, damn,
Yeah.
why'd I do this to myself?
Why I do this. But yeah, we finally made it to Breden. You guys checked in at the inn that you were arranged to meet at and met Civ, who directed you on a further place to meet and go into the sewers of Breden to go find this shadow organization, the Varia, for maybe some information or just a solid goal in mind past killing Zelda's uncle. You guys checked into the inn, went upstairs, and made the first plan of the campaign, only 29 episodes in.
Insane.
We have made so many plans. What are you talking about? They've just been in my brain, and I just haven't spoken them aloud.
Yeah, you.
Yep, there it was. There it was.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a you thing.
The we was Snyder and Mish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
And yeah, you guys made your plan on how to infiltrate the Magekeep Library and set off into the night, leaving Rosemary and Gross to guard the hotel room, the inn room. We pick up there.
So it's nighttime, right?
Yeah, it's
okay.
like, I think it's like 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Okay. So we know of this back entrance we can get into. Okay, so when we get there, maybe, Mish, you want to go in through the door, slip in quiet, and check it out, make sure nobody's in that hallway, that back stairwell?
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. I can definitely sneak in there.
Like I said, I don't want to kill anybody unnecessarily, if we can avoid it.
Fair enough. Non-lethal, understood. Mm-hmm. Choke bitch out.
All right, so you guys walk. It's probably about a good 45 minute walk from the dockside in the like entrance of the city to like the city proper inside. You guys are walking through. You see just gorgeous architecture. Everything seems to be made of like white marble stones and like polished wood. The streets are like smooth and polished, a far cry from like the rough, like rock-hewn streets of Cauldron. You guys eventually come to this, again, just beautiful building. It's polished wood with like white stone trim, 3 stories tall. No windows on the bottom level, but like a ring of windows around the 3rd level and a couple dotted around the 2nd level. And Zelda, you come to a building you know well. The Magekeep Library looms before you. From where you're walking up from like down the street, you can see like the main entrance of the building, and you see 2 guards stationed there.
Yeah, so before we like get anywhere near where they can see, I kind of look around. I'm assuming there's like other alleyways and stuff around, so I point us to the side and say, "Hey, okay, let's go. We'll post up over there. We should be able to see the back door from there, and then Mish can check the stairwell." And anybody that had been paying attention to Zelda when the full view of the Magekeep came in saw a small grin and a tear.
I think that Kadima's had a pretty constant bead on Zelda going into this.
It's a very slight grin and one single tear that falls.
Mish, you going to be good up there, or do you want a hand?
Adding extra people increases the risk. I have this cloak from Burley's that lets me be extra stealthy. I can sneak in. I should be fine.
Okay.
Go do your thing.
All right. I will take my robes of elvenkind and toss up the hood and just kind of fade into just obscurity as I walk towards the back of the Magekeep.
Yeah, you move through, and there's no like gate or like wall around the Magekeep. It's kind of just almost in the center of this like
courtyard.
Yeah, it's like a courtyard area where like a few streets kind of conjoin to almost what you would think is like a city
cul-de-sac?
square. Not a cul-de-sac, like a city square type of deal. And you kind of skirt around the edges of the exterior buildings, kind of hiding in the shadows of the shadows that the blue like overhead Everflame lights cast in the city. Make your way to where Zelda told you this back entrance is. You don't see a door there, but based on what Zelda's already told you and just kind of taking a look through, you can see like where this like polished wood is. You can see where like there's a seam where a door should be.
Well, I'll just kind of like lightly push on the door to see if I can open it up.
You push on the door and it doesn't move.
All right, it's got to be a pull then. And then I'll try and grab onto something and pull it out.
Yeah, you remember Zelda told you there's a like panel of the wood that you can push in, like an indent, and kind of move to the side to create a handle. And you do that, and you go to pull the door, and it still doesn't open.
All right. I'm going to try and look for any like locking mechanism that can be seen from the outside.
Go ahead and roll me perception check.
Gotcha.
With advantage, because you did have information about this door.
First roll of the year.
First roll of the year.
That's an 18 plus 3, so it's 21.
Awesome. Yeah, you remember Zelda telling you that the lock to the door is also hidden in a different latch, and you go to where she said it would be, and you can feel that the plank there that should have been able to be moved has been replaced and moved over, but you kind of run your hand across the wall, and eventually you feel another what almost looks like a notch in the wood itself, and you kind of brush your hand across it and feel it move slightly.
Okay.
And once you move that aside, you see the lock in there.
Well, I will break out my thieves' tools and attempt to pick the lock.
All right, go ahead and roll thieves' tool, dexterity plus proficiency.
Gotcha. That is another 18 total.
Okay. So you sit there, feel the door, you feel the lock loosen and open up, and the door just barely a little bit just opens up a little bit.
I'm just gonna use that tiny little bit of opening to kind of peek in, see if I see anything.
And what you see as you peek in, you immediately see what looks like torchlight reflecting off of the wall, and rolling over that perception check, you hear the sounds of feet on stone floors kind of walking up and down.
Like a guard walking up and down the thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try and time it for when it sounds like the feet are walking away, so I can slowly open the door a little bit more to see further in.
Gotcha. Yeah, you wait for 30 seconds to a minute. The person seems to walk to the door, but stays maybe 15, 20 feet away from it. Doesn't see that it's open slightly. Turns back and starts walking away. And at that point, you creak open and look inside, and you just see long hallway. It's not like unkempt and dusty, but it definitely doesn't look as polished and nice as the rest of the library does. And you see down this long hallway, following the guards, torchlight or lantern light rather. Long hallway, about 30, 40 feet, and then goes off to the left and the right.
Got it. What's the light situation in here? Is it dark at the ceiling, or is it fully lit the entire way?
It is dark other than his lantern light.
Oh, perfect. Then I'm gonna kind of ease open the door and try and sneak inside to climb up and just kind of do a little bit more scouting.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Alrighty. Don't fail me now. That's gonna be a 19.
19. Yeah, so with a 19, you slip into this hallway and you start making your way down.
I'm gonna climb up onto the wall, so I'm outside of as much light as possible. I'm gonna come in and close the door and then scramble up to be higher.
All right. You scramble up onto the wall. Where do you go?
Just climb imagine, if you will, a Spider-Man on top of the ceiling, moving my way down.
I don't know what that is.
Well, Peter Parker was...
Oh, no, what have I done? No, go ahead.
Actually, it really depends on which Spider-Man... Never mind.
Yeah, it did a lot.
I did this to myself. I'm sorry.
Ben Reilly's outfit is pretty cool. Then I'm just going to continue down the hallway, attempting to just skirt the lights as much as possible.
Gotcha. Yeah, you see he goes down to the end of the hallway, looks left, looks right, and then starts making his way down the right side of the hall.
I'm just going to stay in this vantage point, out of line of sight, and just observe for the next 20 minutes, just to see how the patrol rotation looks.
Gotcha. Yeah, you see he goes to the right, continues down for maybe another 5-10 feet, and then you see from his lantern light, you see a door, peeks in the door, closes it, goes down the left side hallway he didn't go down before. You see that the left hallway, much shorter, 5 feet, and then another door, and he just keeps walking this T, basically.
Does it look like there's any other guards in the entire place?
That 20 minutes that you're there, you don't see any other guards.
Then what I'll do is I will attempt and just sneak back out so I can pass that information on to everyone.
Go ahead and roll me another stealth check.
Very important. How's a 17 sound?
17 will indeed beat this guard's passive perception.
Thank goodness.
See,
The other roll was a 1. Thank you, Burlees, coming in clutch again.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so you go to like scurry away and almost go to make a sound like as you're going out, like just a scratch on the wood or something, but you timed it just as he was opening up the door down the right hallway, and it creaks just in time of you like making that small like scratching sound, and you scurry out, manage to get out of the door, and you are back onto the streets of Bredon.
All righty. Then what I will do is how far away is everyone again from the back entrance?
From back entrance, I mean, I assume you guys probably stayed back fairly far, so I'd say like 70, 80 feet.
Yeah,
I figured, down other alleyways and
I figured
like
another alley that we can kind of see that general area. Maybe not exactly see the door, but see the side of the.
Yeah, so I'll say like 50 feet. 50 feet away.
Are they're like line of sight?
I mean, they are not in line of sight of you because they're not. Yeah, they're trying to stay hidden.
Got it. Yeah. Then I will scurry my way back to them and pass all that information on. It looks like there's only one guard on watch. In the 20-minute rotation, I could pretty easily time where he was going to be even to ride now. So if we wanted to, we could easily overwhelm one guy and just kind of like stash him.
They must have increased security after Shadow Weaver.
So there was 0 before?
Yeah, there was no reason to guard that door. It was hidden.
Oh, okay.
How far in did you get?
I got to the first junction. The guard there just did a T pattern, back and forth, and no other guards came. So it seems like once we get into there and we knock that out, there's no other lights besides the guards.
Okay, and so we're at the point now. We go in there. There's no turning back. Zelda, are you sure you want to do this?
Yes.
Insight check.
Gotta roll insight.
I rolled persuasion, but I rolled a 4, so.
I had a 12.
But I did roll persuasion. She definitely wants to do this.
Yeah, like what exactly does like Kadima see like on your face with that insight check? And
Conviction. Resolve. She realizes she thought it was going to be easier than having to take down a guard, but she has been saying since we've started formulating this plan, if we have to take somebody out, we'll just try not to kill them.
That should be easzy. I mean, I've seen plenty of guards knock people out without killing them.
All right, how do we want to tackle this, Mish? Do you want to just me and you go in and
kind of like
pop up
from the top,
make it drop?
Yep.
Just like we planned.
Yep.
It is possible that I could maybe disguise myself to look like an acolyte.
Are you supposed to be reserving your energy?
Yeah, you save everything.
I mean, it
for the kill shot.
Doesn't take a lot of energy to do. Just
also, how weird would it be for an acolyte to just show up at this time of night to this place? How long you haven't been here in a while?
Yes, but as a distraction, give you guys the jump, maybe.
We can get the jump on them, anyways.
Okay,
we'll be fine.
Save your stuff.
Okay.
All right. So do you two move up?
I assume we would all move up.
Yeah, we all.
And then just like
it's time.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna be really dramatic and like tiptoe run and like hide around corners and stuff.
behind
Even though we're
hit
not
the
there
Kronk
yet.
self background music.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, ambling in your head. And yeah, you guys move up to this entrance. You open the door.
Yep.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Just do a light peek, just so I can see where he is in the rotation.
You peek in and see darkness, so you assume he's down one of the other hallways.
And I'm letting Mish lead. Mish was here first, but I'm like right on his tail.
It's now or never. I'll go in. I'll climb up top. You skirt around the bottom, and then when he gets around the corner, we'll just jump him.
Yep.
Right.
Nice and quick.
Nice and quick.
As you guys move in, both of you give me stealth checks.
22.
22.
Nice.
14.
14. So, Mish is like a fucking shadow. Kadima, you're still very quiet, but you can just the slight like scuff of like your shoes against the like floor and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you managed to go down this hallway and start approaching this guard without him noticing you. You see him like cross over the intersection of the hallway going to the left side. And at that moment, you guys like arrive at that cross section. What do you do?
I'm going to look up at Mish.
I'm gonna jump on the guy. I'm just gonna drop on him and hit him.
So I think what I'll do is I'll try and come up behind, kick the back of his knees down, grab his mouth, and then hold his chest up so that Mish can drop on his chest.
Okay.
Hit the Robin double knee drop on him.
What we're gonna do here is both of you roll me initiative to see if you can grab this guard and tie him up before he yells out.
That was unfortunate. It was cocked on an 18.
Ugh.
That's a
11.
14.
He rolled a 7.
I was like, sweet 20. That's cocked.
I was trying to save the scroll of silence for my uncle, but if I have to, I will.
No. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, no, your plan goes off without a hitch. Kadima gets behind him, puts a hand over his mouth, and Mish, you come down. And this guy's just a guard. He's got a negligible amount of hit points. Between the two of you, you would have taken him out in the round. So you guys managed, you guys managed to just, bam, knock him out one clean go, and you feel him just slump in your arms.
And then we'll try and find a spot to stash him at for now.
You look around. There's nothing in your immediate vicinity. It's just the long hallway from the door, the short hallway to the left, which is where you guys are right now, leading up to a door, and then the other hallway down to the right with the door.
We'll take him to the back entrance first to let everyone else in, and then we'll check one of those side doors that he was poking his head into. But I don't want to do that just in case there's other people in those areas.
Yeah, I kind of want to just like leave him here. Like,
Yeah, you could put him up next to the door.
yeah, like in this little first part of this area that we're in. Bring him back over towards the door. Let them in.
Where we let everyone in. You leave him there. Yeah,
leave
that
him
works.
there.
That works.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, you guys drag his body back to the entrance, and you two see Kadima dragging this unconscious guard out.
Nice.
He's still alive, but
Good.
A
he's
little
gonna have a
CT
couple
never hurt anyone.
broken ribs.
Did he see you?
Nope.
Okay, good. Hopefully he'll come to okay and not too soon.
All right, now that we're in here,
You know us. You know this place better than us.
Yeah.
Zelda, you tell us where to go, but before we go into places, Mish will scope it out, same like we did here.
Okay, so I don't remember if you said it or not, but the door to the left is probably the stairwell, right?
More, you would know. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so we go down here, take a left, go through the door and up the stairs.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Poke our heads in and check and see if there's anyone walking the stairs.
Give me a perception check. Everyone. Yeah, everyone can.
17.
17.
6.
11.
11.
Don't have to have a good perception. You just got to roll well. That's
Yeah.
a 19 plus 3, 22.
Damn.
Just roll like a champion.
Hey, Snyder.
Yep.
Wait till we get in a fight.
Hey, first off, rude.
Yeah.
Technically, we did.
When we didn't have to roll for it.
So yeah, you sit there, listen for a moment, and don't hear anything in like the, we'll say 2-3 minutes that you guys sit there and just listen to hear anything. You look up, there's no light on the stairwell, and Zelda, you would know the stairwell kind of goes, it doesn't go all the way up, it goes up to the second floor.
Yeah, there's a stairwell, and like goes up to a landing, comes back up, second floor, another hallway, another stairwell, behind another door. Like we got some time.
Yeah, this is like an emergency exit, so it kind of just opens up. It actually opens up to like a slide away bookcase, because this is like an emergency exit for like the acolytes and stuff to use in case of an emergency.
Right.
So yeah, it opens up. It'll open up into the like second floor, like main like the library thoroughfare.
Mm-hmm. And we just have to get
to the next staircase.
To the staircase. Yep. All right. Yeah. Let's go.
All right, Mish, after you.
Scuttle away.
We get up to the top. I know where the release is unless they've changed it again. I should know where the release is for this bookcase.
And yeah, you do. Once you guys make it up the stairs.
They changed the door, damn it.
Yeah. This seems to have stayed the same.
Okay.
Seems like they
They updated exterior security, but not interior.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, yeah. So I will come up right behind Mish and flip the panel to allow that to open, but I won't open it. I will let you open it.
All right. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
All right.
I'll need you to open this door.
Could I possibly assist this?
How would you like to assist it?
So are you pulling the door or pushing it?
I was
Yeah,
going to push. Yeah.
As you're pushing it, if I hear anything kind of squeaking, I will reach out and grab part of the door to help like assist opening it. Like
Got it.
just listening for when it creaks, like grabbing it and trying to like help smooth it out.
Gotcha. What'd you roll?
I rolled a fat 11 on the dice, plus 6, 17.
17. So yeah, you guys go to open this door, and this part seems less maintained. So as it starts opening and squeaking a little bit, Kadima, you manage to stop it, ease it open a little more, squeaks again, stops it, ease it open.
WD-40, baby.
Hasn't been invented yet.
Well, we're going to WD these 40s.
I wonder if I could press a digitation, some WD-40 onto the hinges.
Roll an Arcana check. No.
Okay.
No, but you guys managed
Expertise.
to swing this door open, and Zelda, you see a familiar sight but to all of you, you see this, I mean, just absolutely beautiful library. Right. I mean, you've seen expansive library from Isadora's Tower, Mish, but this is that times 10. This is a huge, just tall, 10-foot stacks of books, bookcases lining the wall. Beautiful, like inset, like the Everflame torches, inset into like glass around, like lit dimly blue in this area.
Can't have open flames around all these tomes.
Nope. And
The redstone.
go ahead, everyone give me another perception check.
It's another 6.
20.
20.
Natural 20.
Natural
Nice.
20.
For like,
Also
what, a
natural
30?
20. 23.
25.
Okay.
All right. With that, you guys hear just the faint, everyone but Zelda, the faint sound of pages turning from over to your right side. And Zelda, you would know there's like a tables, lounge area over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zelda's too busy. She has another tear coming down. She's like happy and sad to be back home.
I'll look back and I'll do the one. I just hear, like, I touch my ear and I just hold up 1 and I point to the left.
And I'll motion the pages turning in a book.
And I'll just stealth ahead just to see what we can see.
All right, go ahead and give me another stealth check.
Oh, sweet. 16 is the higher one, so that's 22.
22.
Gosh, dang.
You move through these stacks of books and turn the corner into this little alcove with nice tables, comfortable seats, and you just see a woman sitting there in one of these chairs, brown robes on, just kind of idly flipping through a book and making notes in a separate notebook.
Do I see any way we might be able to skirt around her?
Yeah, you see, if what Zelda's told you is true, then in theory you guys can go. She is off to like the right of this entrance you came into. If you skirted around the left, the like second floor of this library is almost like a circle.
Okay.
So if you go around the left side and don't make any noise, you could in theory just bypass her completely.
As long as there's nobody else on the other side.
We only have one person there. We can sneak around, or we can dispatch her and bring her back to. We could just start piling unconscious people at the back door. It would look suspicious.
She's no combatant. Let's avoid her if at all possible.
Left it is.
Yeah, we don't need to hurt her.
I can be quiet, especially here. I have a lot of practice.
Awesome.
All right. So you all move out of this little secret entrance, start venturing off to the left. Everyone roll me stealth checks.
So I just had like a really, really silly, stupid thought.
Oh, I told you.
So that's a nat 20 for 26.
God 20 for a 25.
20.
20.
Dirty 20.
2 nat 20s and 2 dirty 20s. What are the fucking odds?
Well, I was going to average them out, but I don't really. I don't
average them.
No, I don't.
24.
Don't need to. That is going to be sufficient to sneak past this acolyte.
Noise.
With a passive perception of like 9.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
She's wise. She's got like a
10.
12. Yeah, no, you guys move in silence and skirt up the side of this library. Zelda, you know exactly where to go. You remember where the creaky boards of this place are, and just manage to just weave the perfect path through these stacks of books to the staircase up to the 3rd floor.
All right.
You see, like...
There's no door on this one, right?
No, it's just opened up. You
That's
see
what I
the
thought.
stairway up and a stairway down.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so the 3rd floor is mostly his. So if he's increased security, there might be somebody at the door, but let's hope there's not.
And if there is, we'll take care of them and get you up there.
Is there any check we can make to see if we can hear through the door?
Yeah, you would know it's mostly like when you get up to the 3rd floor, it's like he's got his office, his study, where he does most of his work, and then like across the hall from that is a room, and then other than that, it's just like facilities and things like that.
Yeah, and I know, like, before I left, there were guards on the 1st floor at night to make sure that nobody tried to steal anything.
And that was it?
Yeah, that was it. And a guard in the secret area, of course, always. But yeah, so yeah, we'll see. But we have to get up the stairs first. And it's not like direct line of sight from the stairs to his room, but we should be able to figure out if there's somebody there. Or you guys should. Zelda can't perceive shit.
All right, what's the marching order as you guys move up?
I assume it's me first.
All right, what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is a whopping crispy 13.
13. All right. So you guys start moving up the stairs. And as it's actually like a pretty tall like staircase to get from like the 2nd to the 3rd floor. And as you're moving up, kind of just following behind Mish, you get to about middle of the steps. And right as you're about to put your foot down, you just barely catch this glimmer. Like almost like you're catching like the reflection of light off of a coin coming like from the ground.
Magic.
And I'll step back.
I think we bump into each other.
Yeah, we're like,
And wobble for a second.
Zelda, there's something on the stairs.
Okay. Don't think we could take 10 minutes.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Before you even do that, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you an Arcana check.
Oh, that's good, because I have good Arcana.
Now that Mish has pointed it out and you can kind of see it, there's like this faint, like almost outline of a glow.
22.
22. This is a sigil, like a magical sigil. With that 22, you know it's probably some kind of like trap And with that 22, I'll say you can probably assume just by the way it's like a runic, almost like circle in the floor, just faintly outlined. You can tell by like some of the runes and like magic iconography. God damn it. Iconography. I did that in the last recording too.
You're good. You can just.
Where's that thesaurus for him?
Yeah.
Hey, first off, Rude, you could.
Jesus Christ.
Second of all, he actually needed a dictionary.
I'm being
for that one.
gaslit.
He said he was getting him a thesaurus.
Yeah, and I have. It's called thesaurus.com. I sent it to him.
God damn it. You can tell that this is an alarm spell.
Okay.
Is there a way to disarm it?
That's what I was going to ask.
Someone can make me another Arcana check, or you would know a Dispel Magic could also
say
work.
I could help you.
Don't have Dispel Magic. I do have a 24 Arcana check.
24 Arcana is gonna do it. Yeah, nice. Yeah, you crouch down and just kind of, almost in a way of like disrupting the signal, you kind of send your own ambient magic into this rune, and just enough to almost like overload it to where it disperses without going off.
Okay.
That was close.
It should be good now. But let's keep an eye out for anything additional.
Is there any way you can do that?
I can. Yeah, this is what I was gonna do.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic as a ritual, but with its normal casting time.
So yeah, you cast Detect Magic and your eyes take on this like pale, icy blue like hue to them as you scan around. You don't see anything else on the staircase, but it's 30 feet out from like up and forward a little bit, like right at the edge of your 30-foot like sphere. You sense another like pulse of magic.
Do I get any other information?
I believe
School of Magic.
Yeah, like if you use it an action, you can determine School of Magic.
That just does it. Use your action, faint aura, and you learn a School of Magic. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do that, obviously. I'm gonna move a little closer so that I get it like fully in my aura. And can I move? Do I feel comfortable enough to move forward so I can actually see that point, like with my actual eyes and not just Detect Magic? Or do I think I would risk being seen? Roll an intelligence check or something.
Roll me a perception check as you're kind of like listening out.
Prefer intelligence, but
Sure you do.
I actually rolled decently. That's a 17.
17. As you like go to move and think for a second, like, yeah, you feel comfortable in this moment.
Okay.
That if you move up, you won't be like immediately spotted by. You don't hear anybody like at the top of the stairs or anything like that.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna move forward enough so that I can not only sense it, but I kind of want to be able to see it as well, so that when I use my action, I'll see the outline of wherever it is and then what School of Magic it is.
Yeah, as you move up and you can kind of see this is at the top of the stairs and like starting to move into the hallway between his office and his living quarters. And you see another rune in the ground, and with your magic, like Detect Magic up, it glows in your vision, and you can make out the runes and just the way it's written in the sigil, and you get the feeling of enchantment magic from it.
Okay.
And with another Arcana check, you can probably decipher what the spell is.
For right now, I'm rolling rocks. Let's see. It's 26. I'm just getting better and better at this Arcana shit.
That more than doubles the DC I had set in my mind. You know this is a hold person spell in this sigil.
Ooh. Do I want to take the risk of trying to undo it?
I can help you.
Okay, so this is what I was practicing on Eldon. Not good. Not good at all. So, yeah, Mish, do you think you can give me a hand? Maybe we can get rid of it?
Yeah, I mean, the worst thing that happens is I get stuck, right?
It won't be the first time.
Yeah.
Might not just be you, but yeah, let's give it a shot.
I could help too.
Ooh, yeah. I mean,
sure. I mean, advantage is advantage.
I think she was more talking about Bardic and stuff like that.
Oh, well, yeah. Bardic Inspiration would potentially be helpful.
Fucking dismissive.
I was like, Elden has tons of things to do.
Well, okay.
So rude.
I was just. She
I
said,
actively cannot help.
she said help. I was thinking the help action. That was what was on my mind. I apologize. That's fine. 1 on the Bardic, 13 on the die for a 23.
23. With the help of everyone here, you do the same thing. You just kind of send in ambient magic, this time collecting some from Mish and Eldon, and manage to, you see especially in your vision now with the detect magic up, you see the rune glow, 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 and right as it's about to like set off the magic inside of it, you kind of manage to disperse it outwards instead of in the focused point that it was meant to be dispersed in, and it.
Sweet. Okay, so anything else pinging on my detect magic? 30 feet.
From 30 feet, no, you're about. This is a long hallway, like I said, it's most of the floor. So you see there's a few doors to either side. You know, there's like kind of like storage closet, washroom. Mm-hmm. Down the hall, like kind of towards the center of like where the building is where his study is. That's about 30-ish feet away.
Okay.
And everyone give me another round of perception checks.
Swap out.
Yeah, I'm wiped. That's a 5.
23 from a natural 20.
God damn, that's 3 in one episode.
Get him out now.
What are you talking about? When we record in 2 weeks, we're going to be fine. These are all going to recharge.
This fight coming up is going to suck.
23, 2.
12.
12. And 6.
5.
Yeah. I got used to you rolling 6s.
I know. I got worse.
Don't worry, I have a backup plan.
So two of you, Eldon and Mish, hear from about 10 feet away the sound of footsteps, and a door starts creaking open, and you see lantern lights from the door opening.
We have a guard. Hurry.
I'm going to cast Go Unseen.
Eldon disappears. What's everyone else doing?
I'm going to I'm going to climb up the wall and try and get above the door as fast as possible.
Where is this door at that's opening?
About 15 feet in front of you on the right.
And Misha's climbing.
I'm going to climb up and get over.
All right, I'm going to sprint right at this guard.
Right at him?
Mm-hmm.
And as they're like kind of coming out, I'm sprinting. I'm going to slide and trip their feet out from underneath them and try and catch them as they're coming down, and same thing, just lie back down on the ground, wait for Misha to drop his knees on him. But I'm going to try to just like, bop.
Zelda, you doing anything?
Let it rock, brother.
No, I mean, I think she notices Kadima just run, and she was going to do something probably stupid, and decides to hold, and let Kadima do what he's gonna do.
Can I also run up there to be there to catch any lanterns or anything that might make sounds?
Absolutely, yeah. All right, so Kadima, Mish, and Eldon all move up. Eldon invisible in this moment. We're going to do the same thing again. You two roll me initiative against this guard.
Come on, baby. Don't let me down. I'm rolling rocks. That's not a good sign. 23.
Oh, 23.
16.
Beats his 12.
Oh, yes.
Out
Again, without a hitch, you just wrap this dude up, and
This
Mish
is
just
not
drops
looking
his
good.
full weight down.
Yeah, we're fucked.
We're
Yeah.
This is going way too
and
smooth.
knocks this dude out, and you, from like, not with the door partially open and the lantern light, that Eldon manages to swoop in and catch. This all just goes off with a hitch.
Does the lantern go invisible as soon as Eldon catches it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the lights go out.
Incredible.
And you look inside, and it looks like this is like almost like a break room-ish type of deal. Like, there's really not much in there. It's just looks like a table and some like cold storage food type of deal. Like, and it looks like he was taking a break.
I'm going to blow out the lantern too.
Do we
just stash
bring him
him
in the break room?
Stash him in the pantry.
Take him to the break
Stash him
room.
in the pantry.
Why don't we put him in the washroom instead?
Mainly because I don't know.
People are more likely to go into the break room.
We don't know this place. This is just the room he came out of.
Where's the washroom?
Yeah, where?
Next door.
Let's go.
Mish, can you check it before we go in?
Yeah, I'll quickly go. I'll scramble up and go check the washroom to see if anyone's in it.
Yeah, you open it up. It's dark. There's nobody
perfect.
in there.
Just sit him on the toilet, put him in the stall.
Yeah, make it look like he's
Oh,
passed out.
that kind of washroom. A water closet. Okay. Okay. I thought it was like a laundry room. I was like, why would the people just like?
No, bathroom.
So we'll prop him up on the toilet, and as everybody's leaving, I'll like pull his pants down and then shut the door so
There
that
you
it's
go.
like,
Fell asleep on the toilet.
Yep.
If someone finds him, they won't.
Yeah.
I'll actually just like check on him, see if he's okay.
Okay.
Lantern. Put the lantern on his feet.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna prestidigitate the lantern so it looks like it's melted down, so the candle's melted all the way down.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Nice. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well done.
Okay. Just up ahead, around the corner. If there's a guard up here, there's probably more than one.
All right.
And she like reaches into her bag and pulls out the scroll that she's had since episode 2.
I can make this one quiet if there's more than one.
let's see first, because how long does it take you to cast that?
It's real quick.
Okay, we'll go in here and we'll see, and if we absolutely need to, we'll do it, but let's try.
I was gonna save it for my uncle, but nobody else can hear in there. It just would prevent him from casting spells.
Let's try to save it.
That's way more powerful than.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't want him to know that we're here. So if
I
we
trust
need to,
I trust your judgment on it, but my advice would be to wait.
let's see what happens.
All right. So where are you guys going? You guys move down this hallway. There's only about 15 more feet, and then on the left side of the hallway is where his study is, and on the right side are where his living chambers are.
Do we know about what time it is? How long we've been in here?
We'll call it 11.
Yeah. Okay.
He's probably in his chambers.
That's about what I was about to ask.
He is kind of old. He doesn't. Well, I don't know actually. Maybe he. Check the chambers first.
Okay. Mish, I'm gonna check this door. I'll be right behind you.
I'll do the same thing. Well, as steady as we go.
When we round the corner, there's no guards at the door? Or,
No.
Okay.
No.
So they are on the interior. Or that was the only one. Maybe we got lucky.
There might not be.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Yeah,
Ain't no way.
I'm going to do the same thing
Narwhal.
to assist with the door on this as he goes to open it, try and
You move up to this door. Beautiful. Every other door has just been just a door. This one is beautiful. It's got some of the white stone inlays that you saw on the outside of the building. And it says, proprietor of the Magekeep Library, Salvin Feneros.
As we approached it, it looked like there was any magical traps on the door.
No, Zelda's Detect Magic would have picked up any magical traps.
That's what I was just
10
double
minutes,
checking.
yeah.
Now, seeing his name, have I heard this name at all?
I didn't tell you his name?
You said his first name.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Salvin, yeah.
You roll me a history check.
17.
17. You growing up, as you have in a well-off family, you had some good tutors. So growing up, you remember studying. There was. It's just one of those things that you came across while reading a book. It was more magic related, which never really concerned you as much. But there used to be, or I guess still is, there was a family that was much higher status, probably pre the last decimation than they are now, of skilled mages. And basically you heard that they kind of fell into ruin post the decimation. There were some scandals involved that you didn't really care to get more details on, and it's kind of at this point just this guy who runs the Magekeep Library.
Gotcha. So kind of a fall from grace type deal. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so I'll help Mish with the door. Whenever
roll me a
it
stealth
starts creaking.
That is not a good sign. That's another 18. Oh, that's not a good sign. I have never been so stressed about good rolls.
Knock on wood. Don't jinx anyone.
This beautiful door, well-oiled hinges. opens up just a bit, and you peek in, and you see lavish, like, living quarters, carpeted, like, thick carpeted floors, 4-poster bed, a beautiful, like ornate chairs off to the side. You see bottles of, like, fine liquor around in, like, a little lounge area, but don't see anybody in the room.
Poke my head in a little bit further, see if I see anything else. Nothing else. And
Nothing else. Just considering what, like, the library is nice, but plain wooden doors, no finer things in life just for the sake of finer things in life. This room throws that out the window.
Reeks of arrogance and
indulgence.
Indulgence, yeah.
Yeah, the library proper is like functional and sturdy and very well made and well put together.
And this is gaudy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you check the bed?
I poked my head in.
Zelda, do you? I'm whispering this to Zelda. Are you getting anything?
I don't sense any magic, no.
So I'll step into the room, see what I can find.
Nothing. You swing the door open a little wider, and at this point you guys can all kind of see into it a little more. And you don't see anything like the bed. There's nobody in the bed. There's like
Ferris Bueller'd in the bed.
Yeah. You see off to like the right side of the room, there's a closed door, probably looks like, based on the like where it's at, there's probably like a closet or like his own private washroom. And just see some books stacked up on his little end table, unopened, like, nice bottle of liquor. But Zelda, what you see is your uncle always, like you said, had a finer taste, like a taste for the finer things in life. But it was never as lavish as it looks right now.
Mm-hmm.
In the 3 months you've been gone.
Like he's come into some unexpected money.
Something.
Or he's spending unnecessarily.
Like you've been in his like room before, just conversationally, stuff like that. And like the carpet is new, the bed is new, like everything in here looks like it's been installed in the past like 2 months.
Wow, okay. She'll file that away into her mind. And does she remember, like, I know they weren't like poor, obviously, but does she remember, like, was he wealthy? Like, extensively? Or?
You've remembered him speaking of how he wasn't like, you wouldn't call him wealthy. He wouldn't be like a noble level of wealth, but he, didn't struggle for anything. And you remember him talking about how even like where he is now, he should have more.
And so this amount of spending is way outside of what he should be able to do.
Yes.
Okay, got it. All right, she'll file that away.
He must be up late in the study.
All right, to the study.
To the study.
To the study.
To the study.
The door to the north.
Door to the north.
All right.
All right.
Same rigmarole. Let's go.
Across the hallway.
Stressing.
Yeah.
Stealth. Okay.
You gonna spend the token? Or is
It's a real tweener.
Oh man.
I'm gonna roll with it. 14.
Oh, that's a tweener.
14.
That's honestly the best choice you could make.
Yeah.
Roll with it, dude.
Turn the knob. Go to open the door. And you hear a...
Fuck.
From inside the room, you hear...
What is it? Why are you disturbing me at this hour? I did not hear a single one of those guards speak.
Just try to sound older.
Okay. Let's see. Performance. What's my performance?
We're all right there behind him.
Yeah.
0. All right. This is a straight up luck check.
You want to try?
I'm just gonna speak over Mish as he's saying this. There's somebody in the back hall looking for you.
Could be looking for me at this hour. Send them away. They can come back in the morning.
He seemed to know you pretty well.
Does it sound like he's alone?
Can't tell. You've only heard him speak.
Can I try and, like, as this conversation is happening, sneak in
I mean, you can try.
Yeah.
I mean, look, at this point, it's a 20-foot radius, the silence spell. I can hit it. I can hit it if we need to. I'm ready now. I heard him. She's like itching.
I'll try and sneak in.
All right. So as you move to sneak in, you hear like the conversation continue. He goes,
all right, you go down and escort this man up. Follow the guard, go with him, be a good lad now.
and you start hearing footsteps moving towards the door, heavy footfalls.
I'm gonna just gonna push the door, but still standing behind it. And as I'm doing that, I'm pushing Mish into the room.
And I'll try and
With
scuttle
one hand.
behind the door, to a side entrance kind of a thing.
You move into this room, and you see a well-lit study that you've just entered the room of, with two people staring at the door. Mm-hmm. And the elderly man, and you see this.
I wave, hi.
Who are you?
I'm here to talk to you.
About what? The guard said you were in the hallway.
Yeah, he led me up. He said that I should wait out there, but you said if you go leave him here, but he already led me up here. So,
What is your business?
I was sent here by a mutual acquaintance of ours.
I'll need more details than that, young man.
I was told that it was supposed to be to no one but you.
You don't have to worry about him. He's deaf and mute.
And you see this huge hulking person in a big brown robes, this orcish man who wearing the Magekeep Library attire, but ripping it at the seams.
A real schmedium over there.
Muscle wizard.
Can I see into the room? Can I see into the room?
It's only open a crack. You can see where Mish has entered the room.
All right.
And I say, I was sent here by Shadow Weaver.
Be a good lad and kill the boy.
Roll for initiative.
That was worth a shot.
It was, dude. That was a
good.
wild play. I'm here for it.
I am totally here for it. Hey, roll decent.
All right, Kadima, what's your initiative?
Dirty 20.
30-20. Eldon, what's your initiative with the natural one?
5.
5 total. Mish, what'd you get?
22.
22. Zelda,
15.
15.
I go first.
Golf rules.
reverse initiative. Lowest first.
I would actually be okay with that. That means I go second, not third.
All right. So, Mish is first in initiative.
Okay.
But when you all hear, because you're all close enough to hear Sullivan say this to whoever this man is that you haven't been able to see yet, what do you guys do in that moment?
I'm sprinting.
You guys did have, he doesn't know you guys are there, so I'm going to give you guys one action.
Oh.
Not you.
I know
You're there.
I know.
I'm sprinting into the room.
Sprinting into the room.
Fully pushing the door open. Sprinting in. And I'm going to run up to... Damn. So as I open up the door, sprint in, I see this old man and this big-ass orc.
Yeah.
I'm running in and immediately coming in with a right hand to the orc.
To the orc. Mm-hmm. All right. Go ahead and roll an attack real quick.
17.
17 will hit.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. You come in and just spring at this dude, just full on Superman punch him, clock him across the ladder. You said with a right?
Yep.
So you punch him and you feel some of the black inkiness from your arm kind of slide off onto his jaw, and he just screams in pain as you can kind of see it just sticking and spreading onto his face.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't do any of the added damage to it, but
all right, Zelda, what are you doing?
The second that door opens, I have a question. I'm going to do the first part anyways. But if I cast a spell, then use a spell scroll, can I do that in the same turn? It is an interact action.
I think magic items are
Okay.
It's a whole action.
yeah.
Okay.
To activate that item.
Got it. So I can't But a bonus
You
action
could do
spell.
a bonus action.
But
I'd say
that's
that.
2 leveled spells, but it's a scroll.
One
so
of them's a scroll, so that's fine.
That's what okay. The second that door opens, I Misty Step behind.
Misty Step behind?
Yep.
All right.
And then I will, so I'm 30 feet into the room behind them. And then I will cast the silence scroll. It's a 20-foot radius.
It covers the whole room.
Or 10-foot radius, 20-foot sphere. And it covers the whole room.
Let me see. Yeah, 20-foot radius, so yeah, that...
20-foot
20-foot, oh yeah, sphere. So that covers
10-foot radius.
basically everything but the barest outskirts of the room.
I'm going to push it a little bit closer to the entry door so that I want to be out of it.
All right.
But I'm, back in the room. So
How far were they from us in the doorway?
Basically 30 feet.
Oh, so you're right up on them.
The orc was like 10 feet from the door. He was walking up on me. Sullivan was sitting behind his desk about 30 feet away from the door. So
so I'll walk up 10, 15 feet, whatever. I'll walk up 10 feet, Misty Step. So I want to be behind him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because otherwise that is
Sorry, I was just
pointless.
clarifying the size of the room. And
Yeah,
not
you
where
can
we
just
were
stay
at.
behind him and then take a step back. It's fine.
Okay. And then, I will do... So I guess Sullivan would be right on the edge of this sphere. I would be just outside of it, and the orc is mute and deaf, so...
And you see as you do this, Sullivan turns to look at you. You see rage in his eyes, and he starts talking, but can't hear anything.
Can't hear it.
Alden, what are you doing?
I'm going to say fuck. And then I'm going to cast psychedelics
Okay.
on the orc.
That is such a fun
Can you read me
spell.
out psychedelics?
For a moment, the colors around you shift in a rainbow swirl before coming to rest far from their original hues. The colors of all creatures and objects around you that you choose within a range change randomly and remain brightly and unnaturally colored for the duration. Additionally, each affected creature you choose must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a creature has disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of the next turn.
Yeah.
How big is the area?
60 feet. But it's a creature I choose.
So it's only one creature?
I think it can be multiple creatures, but it's creatures,
What? So is
each
the
affected
range,
creature I choose.
Is the range 60 feet, or is the area of effect 60 feet? Because that's massive.
Area is 60 feet, range is south.
Oh, okay. Out from you. Wow, that's
Yeah.
a massive range.
That's what I
Holy
use as
shit.
Grayson a lot.
That is awesome.
So if you wanted to, you could also affect her uncle.
I'll do that as well then.
All right, so they have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Dex save
Dex saves.
first.
If they fail.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nat 1 from our big boy.
Yeah.
And a 18 from Sullivan.
It's 13, so that
Okay.
one passes.
So he passes. Everything goes quiet, and then all of a sudden these colors just out of like your periphery, like nothing you can fully see, just out of your periphery, you see blues and reds and yellows and stuff just swirling around this room.
Truly a silent disco.
Magical.
And we are now in the top of the order with Mish.
Perfect. I will move behind the big guy, and I will attack him once.
All right, go ahead and roll your attacks.
So are you trying to flank him with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ha ha ha! As expected. Does a 13 hit?
13 will just hit.
Oh,
Hey.
Just wearing robes.
What a world! What a world we're living in. I hit an attack. All right.
With advantage.
Look. Calm down.
It's because it was an attack roll.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's going to be 9 points of damage, force damage.
What weapon are you using?
I am using my force weapon.
Like
doesn't-
what are you making?
It's just gonna be punches. It's gonna be fists, and it's just gonna be like slightly like brawler gloves on top of my fists.
I'm assuming that doesn't have verbal components.
Ooh, actually, let me double check.
I don't mean to be
No,
the bearer
you're
of
good.
bad
You're good.
news,
You're good.
but
I could have just attacked with my fists too. It's the same number.
See, I'm not even surprised that something that Jason did is affecting us in combat.
yeah. Well, you don't do magic, so it shouldn't affect you.
Nothing you've done usually affects me. It's true, but it affects me in the sense of our team.
Yeah.
It does have a verbal. You conjure a blade of magical force in the area, make a melee spell attack against a creature within range. So nope,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
you're
bud.
all good. I'll just make that a fist attack. That turns it from a fun. So that misses.
Oh, they attack
Because it uses strength, and my strength is -2.
All right, so I'll give him his 9 hit points back. Any bonus action or movement?
That was movement up.
All right, no bonus action. Also,
All of my shit spells, brothers.
Hell yeah. We're off to a great
No, you're good.
all right, Kadima, you are up. While you're doing that, I will say, Zelda, because your detect magic is probably still going, or did you?
Yeah, because I cast that through the scroll, so.
I think it's silence concentration.
Actually don't know.
I think silence is.
It is.
Is it still through the scroll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because someone has to maintain concentration on it.
Got it.
But right before you cast it, and while you still had your detect magic up, I forgot to mention this with everything else going on, but you do feel pings of magic, similar to what you felt on the stairway and the hallway around the room.
Okay. More glyphs.
How do we find? There's no way that I accidentally stepped on one already.
You would have rolled.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so we got this big guy right here. Misha's behind him. Zelda's here for her uncle. That's her thing. Mm-hmm. I'm beating the fuck out of this dude.
Yeah, do it.
I'm providing advantage.
Add advantage. I fucking hate it here. It's a 1 and a 2.
Oh my god.
But I will spend a key point and do flurry of blows.
All right, so you go in. First 2 punches, you just hit this dude, and you just feel muscle, just corded fucking muscle.
So I went in to just like punch him directly in the stomach, and it just rock hard abs.
Yeah, but he goes to try to grab you from this punch, but go ahead and do your flurry of blows.
So with that, I'll pull my hand back. I'm gonna kick at his right or his left thigh with my right leg, and then I'll throw a left punch to the other side. So I'm gonna pop pop.
Got it.
This first one is a 21 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
There we go.
And the second one, I'll just roll both. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Nice. All right, that's your whole turn?
That is my whole turn, and I will just... I'm trying to block off, I guess, where Eldon is. I'm just kind of standing in front of, keeping an eye on Zelda as I'm fighting this guy.
Gotcha. All right, so next up is going to be Salavin. You see he's still just staring at Zelda with just disgust in his eyes. He stands up from his chair and moves back to where he's standing next to you, Zelda. You see, this is a man you grew up with who, when you were younger, had this almost imposing stature, just energy about him. But now looking down at him, you just see an old man, paper, thin skin, a Orenthil, the swirling lava, and a ring on his right index finger. And he looks up at you.
You are a disappointment, just like your parents, just like your mother. You caused trouble in Kuldrun, and then you come running back to here to cause more. I wish you had died that day with Elorian.
And he touches the wall next to where you guys are standing, where you know there was a glyph there momentarily before. And he casts through this. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, Zelda. As he touches this rune, and you see the magic swirl down his arm and out to an arm outstretched towards you.
14. Real tweener.
14 will just pass as the magic energy hits you, and you feel your body start to lock up before you manage to will yourself through and break it. He says,
Always knew it would come to this.
It's a good thing you won't be around for much longer to witness my disappointment.
No, you are the disappointment. You have had everything, just like your mother.
I had everything until you had my friend killed.
He had to go. He wanted
And now
to.
so do you.
Been alive far too long to be taken out by a young upstart such as yourself.
We shall see.
And he will move back. You have an attack of opportunity if you'd like to take one. He moves away from you.
Nope.
And then he will, as he moves back, you see another rune where his foot goes, starts lighting up with red energy. And you guys all hear, well, actually, no. All of you that are in the silence don't hear, so Zelda and Eldon only hear what sounds like alarm bells ringing throughout the library, and that's where we'll end our session.
Fuck!
Oh, no.
If you want to hear more about how we and our characters are feeling, check out What's in the Box, where we decompress from the events of the episode. This has been an NCCEC production. Now that the episode is done, are you saying to yourself, man, this Casey guy sure can run a game. I'd love to have him GM for me. Then you're in luck. Our Dungeon Master, Casey Gibson, offers virtual and in-person therapeutic gaming groups. So if you're in the Raleigh area and want to see the magic in person while rolling some clicky-clack math rocks, or you want to sit in the comfort of your own home and be blanketed in his narrative and therapeutic storytelling, then head on over to nccec.com to sign up for any of his groups that feel right for you.